Hey, it's Niclas, for Multistan for better health, and we're going to be checking out the newest album by BTS, ARIRANG. And we'd already reacted to the music video for Swim, which I thought was good. Okay? Was good, but honestly nothing special. And when I now looked actually onto the Spotify page ahead of reacting to the album, the song is 2:39. Fully English, like, I think that was a really weird choice for the title track. I feel like that it just really did not feel like a title track to me. Now, especially even more so. It's like a very short, okay song. You know what I mean? Nothing bad by any means, but let's see what the B-sides have in store. Okay, we have, how many do we have overall? I think there's like one thing on here. What I've heard is like number 29, like 138 of just silence or something. I don't know. That leaves us with 12 B-sides to react to. We listen to the songs back to back and maybe take a little bit of time in between, but other than that, that's the way that we'll dive and get to it. Body to body. First B-side. There. The album opener. So it was like somewhere in the middle.
The whole steady in the trunk. Put your phone down, let's get out the front. I got my eyes on the row in the front. The vibe is high, feet big blunt. The vibe is high, let the builder. Big deal from everywhere to Korea.
Hey, Sugar bringing in some Korean, you like to see it?
It's big in real life. My children doesn't need an account. I've been from the guy was game. I need somebody to
Really reminds me of his solo stuff. Interesting chorus choice, a switch of the tempo.
So tight.
I like the chorus more than the verse more than the chorus. Generally very simple production for the beat. Like the build up here is nice, but we're like drowned it out a little bit. But why do their voices feel so distant? If you know what I mean. Like due to the filter, feels like they're singing a bit away from the mic. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, like probably as a fan shit. This as an album opener just set a bit of a tone, you know. Good choice. But that chorus was a little bit weird. The verses and pre-chorus were like really nice and on point. And the chorus, like the tempo switches felt a bit of an odd choice. It is like basically it's probably more for concerts.
I need the whole city.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Song was literally just created to work as an high piece for like the new tour, you know. Hooligan is next.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again.
Okay.
Watch this beat go, we hooligan.
Not my kind of Hobie flow so far. Much better.
Somebody move, 다들 모여 하나 둘. I can never ever choose. Every one of you amused.
That was like so much better than the first part.
Watch this beat going hooligan. We pop out, we acting a fool again.
Like that part is just weird. I'm sorry. It doesn't sound good in the lyrics, obviously. And this part is nice. Yeah, that's just awkward. I'm sorry. Weird song. There's a few sections there that are really nice, and then you have this part that is just, you know.
Yeah, we the mess, gonna get a bigger mop here. This a cake, gotta get a better pop here. You gon' hear this one playing round the clock, yeah.
Nice vocal layering here. Best part of the song, the vocal line during this part. And then it gets followed by the cringe laughing. I don't get it. Nice, you get it too.
Hooligan, watch this beat going hooligan.
I don't get it. Like, I just don't understand how you sit in the studio, you make the song, and you listen to that part, you add it 4 times into the song, and you think, yeah, that's sick. That sounds good. That's heat. Put it into the song. It's so weird. It's like such a weirdly like I don't even think it's on the members here either. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the lyrics are weird. The way it's supposed to be delivered is just weird. It just kind of throws me out of the song, you know what I mean? Because they have these nice vocal parts here with the vocal line every now and then, and when the rap trio actually raps properly with some sick flow, it's actually dope. But then they gotta throw in this very weirdly, slowly delivered hooligan blah 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 nonsense in there. That's so unfortunate, because it could have been a really dope song, but that part just kind of ruins it. Aliens is next. Wait, I know that sample, that... Producer deck. Just kind of like amplifies the energy from the previous song a little bit. Good follow up. From the ghetto to the hot water, baby, now, yeah, we aliens. If you wanna in the house, you better miss a line, yeah, we aliens. Awesome, 그런 shameless. Yeah, it'll try to re-aliens. And then don't joke, it's a rising. Aliens, aliens. It feels a bit over edited here. And it's always such a hit or miss with Jimin sometimes. But same with Jinyu too, though. Both got such great voices, but there's just some songs. But it's just too much on their editing, you know? Ooh, wait. Oh, I think that was a shot. Hello to your new honey. Oh my god, do I look too funny? Just move for me, yeah, move for me.
From the garden to the herd, 우리 보고 배운 나의 we aliens. If you wanna hit my house, you better bust a line.
That line is so funny. Wanna hit my house, shoes off at the door.
Yeah, 이를 찾아 we aliens. 해는 동쪽에서 rising aliens. Every minute, every day. 모두 everybody get. 매일 밤 day.
Like, his voice suits that part much better than Jimin's, you know? Because, like, for Jimin's, they just decided to so much onto it. Nice. Okay, that was a cool section at the end. Okay, I really like that. But okay, so far I really gotta say none of the beats have like really been hitting me. You know, like you can vibe with it. There's got some nice beats here and there. But like so far there's like no song that I would like consider amazing, personally, you know what I mean? Like when I look at my own rating scale, so far there's like no song that I would put above an 8 or as an 8 or something, you know? Maybe not even the entire track, honestly. So far it's like a very okayish to good album. Like, it hasn't been terrible by any means, but also just nothing special. You know what I mean? And again, this was a good showcase here, like mentioned. There's just some BTS songs out there, and just even some Jimin solo songs, where they put so much crap on his voice, so many filters, so much tweaking, that it barely sounds like him anymore, and it just sounds a bit gratish. Is that the right word? A bit like, I didn't want to say gnarly, but you know, like Set Me Free, Part 2, I think was the name. Like, I still hate that song because it's just auto-tune overload, you know what I mean? In this section, it was a little bit like that as well. But okay, FYA, or next.
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. Oh, I see what you're saying. Everything lit is fire.
That's more for the clubs, huh?
Everything lit is fire. Everything big is fire. She wanna dance on fire. Everything gas is fire. No one's getting too close to fire. Give me that gasoline. Give me that make me feel. Give me that make me sweat. Something I can't forget. Burning out with my slime. Reading the flame go wild. It's 200 degrees. Club go psycho. Make you viral. I go full thriller tonight. Club go crazy like sweet pea baby. Hit me with it one more
Okay.
time.
Not sure if I'm the biggest fan of this kind of Namjoon delivery. This fire, club fire, you know. I'd say this is a fun track. Like it's just a kind of move your bones. But even here though, very edited song in like the voices, you know, for the vocal line. I guess such a classic club song, you know what I mean? The back and forth with the, you know, also nice audio detail. Okay. Definitely the most interesting B-side so far. Even though it's like a rather typical like genre or like something you hear a lot, you know, like maybe not as much in the K-pop space, but there's obviously like millions over millions of club songs. But this was a really fun one. It's again though just really interesting to me, and again I feel like that's something I think I notice it more with boy groups generally than with girl groups. This is another one of those songs, like comparison to the others, where you listen to it and the members just sound so different on this track than they did in some of the previous ones. Like on the same album, you know what I mean? Like it's one thing to like sound different like 10 years after debut, you know, that's normal. But I mean like Jungkook on this track sounds so different to in the title track or, you know, earlier. It's not necessarily because of the way he sings in that moment, but it's just because of the way they produced the song and put who knows how much in it. Works here though for the genre, right? For the clubhouse sound, but I noticed that so much with some BTS songs where I'm like, wait, who was it right now? Oh, wait, that's Jungkook, that's Jimin. Wait, it sounds so different this time, you know? 2.0 is next. Again, who's that producer tag?
그래 방탄처럼 그게 말은 쉽지 우린 팀툴 누가 맨날 뛰어넘네 웃기기는 한데 사실 안 웃기지 10년은 말야 어린 반푼 not stop yeah pull up measure block we gon' knock yeah 해줘 let it fun fella pop
Again, that's just a flow part that doesn't really hit for me. But Freshen is nice. Beat is fun. It experiments as well with some mechanical instrumental parts in there. Like that part that stop right. And that part also, again, what I mean, there's some songs where you have like some nice parts in there that like kind of fun and cool, and then you have like these kind of things that are just a bit, you know, like maybe it's just a personal thing, but those two parts are just a bit weird. You know how we do.
Pop, 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 pop. Baby, get to let rock, 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 rock.
Okay, is this song going somewhere?
Hit him with the truth like rock. Time to pay your debt. Feel me not. Let it be, let it bleed. Hit a lick, and it's split.
That was a good one. Yeah, let it be, let it be bleed. But this part I mentioned. Like the way it's delivered with the beat, like the way the beat sounds, it just seems a bit awkward. You know what I mean? Like that part is, this part is nice. But it's like a super repetitive song. It's like the same two parts done by every member basically. And then the song just ends. Man, I'll be honest with you, so far this album has been really, really meh. In all honesty with you. And again, I said it in the beginning of the Swim reaction. This may end up being like a more nuanced reaction / like just one maybe that's a little bit more honest, because let's be honest, I feel like a lot of people will, whenever it's like BTS or even just the recent Blackpink comeback, just because of the name value and the amount of fans they have, there's a lot of reactors out there that will just like celebrate and go crazy over anything, you know what I mean? Just because it gets more views, I guess, or like just because it's like going to be better for the fandom, I don't know. But like I really didn't like the Blackpink comeback a lot, and I'm not really liking this comeback here either. you know. And I mean, again, here it's more of a thing that like BTS in general has never been like that high for me in terms of like the music output, you know, like personally speaking. So like, so maybe a bit of a difference comparison to Blackpink, who were like at the top of my list for a long time, and now this new release was just pretty disappointing. And this so far here is another like indicator for me, like, yeah, BTS music is not really that much for me. Like, I'm not sure, like, it's hard to like put myself into the shoes of others, but if I've had listened to this album so far now with the time track in mind as well, there's just nothing special here, you know? Like, there were a few cool flow sections, I guess, and some nice vocal parts, but neither of which are like ultimately special, you know? Like, they were good, but like also nothing like super memorable, like nothing that I like remember or something. Like, so far there's nothing about this album that like sticks with me, you know? Like, super positively speaking. Just like, it's not like super terrible or horrible, but like it's also so far away from like being an 8, you know? Let's see what the rest of the album is. How many songs have we got so far? 2.0. That means we're basically now halfway through. Not even. We have 5 songs so far, 7 more. So who knows how it's looking like next. Merry go round. That one could be nice. I think I saw a few people on Twitter saying, "Oh, this song."
I wish that I could tell you that it's over. I wish that I could walk away from pain. My life is like a broken roller coaster, but maybe I'm the only one to blame. I can't get over this merry-go-round. It spins me around. I do my best, but I can't slow down. This
That's nice. I know it's a bit more chill, a bit more lean back, a bit more my thing. They're a bit quiet. Like, it's a bit hard to understand. Without the lyrics, I wouldn't probably hear exactly what they were saying, but that's a nice sound picture, you know? Beat is nice, flow is nice, tempo is nice. Nice. Where's the double? Why don't we do double again? I get to that later. But hey, this is nice song. This is nice. This is more my direction. I hope J-Hope and RM have a versus with the sugar. Like, don't switch to the tempo though, or do weird flows, please. Long chorus though, wow.
Down, just round and round, I'm falling apart, still bound to the ground.
Like, that's some tasteful auto-tune, you know? I feel like here it fits the vibe well. It doesn't feel like too over the top. Not too sure about the switch up in here. I would have liked it if he's like stayed just on that same trail a bit here for that part, but hey. Wow, crazy. I was like, oh, where's the third chorus? Or only 4 minutes, so I get it. Best song on the album so far, by far. Okay? Better than the title track. This is a nice song. It's a slow burner. The song takes its time. It's not rushing anything. It's really, really just letting itself be. I gotta be honest with you, I would have even enjoyed the third chorus here. Just make this thing 4:30 or longer. I don't even care. Best song on the album so far, 100%. That was nice. More of that, okay? Like, tasteful auto-tune, which like not too over the top, not too much, which like really fits the theme and the vibe. The rap boys all had like pretty good flow. Again, the RM part, where you went a bit in between, you know, where like first was like up and down. I would have preferred if it was fully up, especially if it's the outro of the song, but it's okay. The one part I just didn't get, where we do the when it's over, na 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 na, and then the roller coaster. Why don't we repeat it again? That feels so weird. Like first you do the over and double it with another member doing the same word, and then you say roller coaster, the rhyme, without doubling the rhyme another time. Like that from a production standpoint just feels a bit weird, but that's more advanced stuff. I don't think that's the kind of stuff most people would care about. I do though, so that's something I just noticed, but normal is next. There's another long song near the end. Everything else sounds kind of around 3 minutes. I think this is for the English because of the way the...
Chasing true, we'll call me red, we'll call me blue. Two sides of a coin and they both ain't true. It's different for me, it's different for you.
Nice shipping part. Okay, interesting melody. Like with a little bit delayed, a bit of a stutter in there basically. Guys, so that's a nice chorus. The melody's cool, lyrically it's fun.
Used to think that I was built to the hard metal still. Now I understand the truth, some pain don't heal. If everything's just happy, that ain't real. That ain't real. I've read everything I like 1,000 times. No more less pressure, they are just
okay, the album is going upwards. Okay, second half seems to be the one.
What I try to keep, never want to stay. Run away, pushing me, pulling me. Said you wanted all of me, but what is even all of me? Suddenly, part of me, starting me. Heard the things they calling me. What the hell you want from me? Got me feeling things so unusual.
Like that part is interesting. Like the way they sing that part is like not straightforward, it's a bit more, you know, kind of fun. Yeah, that's a good chorus. That's a good melody, that's a good top line. Nice. Second best song of the album by ARIRANG for sure. Cool. That was a good one. Yeah, like production wise, in terms of like the instrumental and everything, like nothing super crazy or like extraordinary, but like straightforward track. A little bit of experimentation in there as well, like mentioned from the way they sung some parts, but like Straightforward, cool chorus, full, catchy. That's all you need. Good stuff. Next up is like Animals. Not the vibe I would have expected off the get-go. Just because if I hear like Animals, I'm expecting, you know, Maroon 5. Nice instrumental. Always a big fan of heavy drums and some good guitars. Bit of an emotional ballad, okay. Or like a emotional rock ballad, okay.
6 feet down in the sand, there's creatures that made it out. To speak about your peace, there's beauty outside control. And we could go all night. We could go all night. And we should go all night. All night.
Okay, song is a bit of a slow burner. So like, it's just all the way through slow. Which might not be as exciting for other people, but I like that a lot, you know? It's a bit more emotional, it's a bit more... just gives the song a bit more time to breathe.
Got you in a while, summer so far, reach you close, and it fades out. Now you see a whole lane full of animals. None of us are tameable, none of us are tameable.
Interesting. Complete silence, basically. Like, very quiet then. Nice. Second half of the album is where it's at, okay? It's basically 2 mini albums. The first mini album was Man, this one's pretty great. Nice, that's great. Awesome. Okay. That's what I meant. Also, you know. BTS is just one of those groups where... oh, my man's shredding. Where it just really depends on the song, you know. Like, I would say there's definitely some groups out there where even the songs that are less of my thing hit or are enjoyable simply because I like genuinely super love their voices and everything. While I don't dislike their voices by any means, I think here it's definitely just more of a... they just need to be used right. They just need to be used or like in a way that like hits good for me, and if it doesn't, then it just quickly ends up being very meh or generic. And while the first half of the album, like I mentioned, has been rather mad to be underwhelming, second half has been awesome. Merry Go Round was awesome, Normal was awesome, Like Animals was awesome, so much more melee. And next up is They Don't Know About Us. Fun songs overall. Like if we keep this up, then we have a really nice second half, you know what I mean?
I can show you love, I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you? 대체 뭐가 달랐냐고 자꾸 물어. 나는 대답해, 나도 몰라. Everybody hear the story that they wanna. 쟤는 네가 때문에 됐어 내가.
Okay, nice slow build up.
We're just big boys, I got your numb. 그냥 먹기 싸지, just shut up, shut up. Hold up, tryna take a bubble bath, babe. Do the method, go just say what you say. Oh, it's hard, then we cannot explain. Every time we're tryna explain, we find they don't know about us, they don't know about us, they don't know about us, they don't know.
I mean, Jimin's voice is versatile as fuck, you know? That's a great sound for it. Okay, and then that part just once again feels a bit weird. It feels like filler, you know?
I can show you love, I can show you. If you wanna know me, what can I do for you? 대체 뭐가 달랐니? 너 자꾸 물어. 나는
Like that part, it felt so out of place.
항상 쉬운 길만 찾기 바빠 괜히 어지럽히는 태평양쯤 baby
No, it's a little okay. But here though, that sugar part felt too auto-tuney again. Jail voice sounds great here. Like that's what nice. Okay, that German part is heat. But like, that was so interesting again. Arm's voice there, really my vibe, loved it. Then Sugar felt too auto-tuney, way too like flow felt very gibberish. Then J-Hope came pretty dope again, you know, it's like always a bit of an on and off. This was like which was super out of place. This song felt a bit more like the first half, where it's like overall cool and there's a lot of cool sections in there. But also some parts were just think, like, why? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I would definitely say, or like I'm honest enough with myself to say that I'm definitely also a bit more critical of their songs and definitely of others. Because it just comes with the territory. You know what I mean? It just comes with the fact, like, how many albums have they sold for this one already? Or copies? Like 3 million already or whatnot, you know? It's like the big comeback album after so many years as the biggest K-pop artist out there, you know? Like, my expectations are so high to the point where, like, of course I would be more critical of things that I don't enjoy because it's like, it's a bit of a weird feeling, I guess, because for me, like mentioned, if I look at like my Spotify streams or anything, BTS is like in the 50s or something. I think I have like a bit over 1,000 streams or something on the songs, though like a good quarter of it is filtered by Jimin, you know what I mean? So this song is another good case study in that sense. Some sections were super cool, Jimin's chorus part was great, RM's verse was dope, James' verse was dope, I really like the Jin section, but like the V Jungkook, the here, you know, that just felt super weird to this, yeah, damn, ooh, it just feels so, it just doesn't feel like something that should belong in like a big song like this. It's just something that you like write at 16 when you do your first songs, you know, when you're like, shit, I got to feel the slot in a song, I need like a way to get these two parts together, yeah, just throw that in, you know, like it just feels too not polished, you know what I mean? Like you could have done something better than that. And then like mentioned the Sugar verse, like he had some super cool parts earlier in the album, and now he's on this part where he's way too auto-tuney, and if I weren't to read along the lyrics, I couldn't even tell it's Korean because it's just like, he barely opens his mouth, it's like that mumble rap kind of delivery, which is absolutely not my thing. So it's like, it's super interesting how many times on this album there's like parts from each member where I'm like, this is awesome, and then another song like, this is kind of meh, you know? Because it's just so dependent on how they use their voice, how it's produced, and just how they put in that song together. It's super interesting. Please is next. Nice instrumental. Wow. Instrumental is lovely. Nice chorus. Jimin sounds amazing. And he sounds so good. Much better vibe. It's crazy. There's songs where I'm thinking, damn, Sugar sounds horrible, and then there's other tracks like this where I'm like, Sugar sounds awesome, you know? Nice, that song is my vibe. Bit jazzy, super fun, super smooth. And then we have another one of these repetitive outro parts of the chorus that just feel a bit filler.
You want me just all day, hold me from the front, back, left, right. I need you like on me, on my. Oh, you got me, like.
Baby, oh please. 세상이 어딜 갈라 널 때. Baby, oh please.
That's Jimin. That's Jimin right there. That sounds so gorgeous. And that Jungkook as well. Same thing here. This Jungkook chorus, awesome. But then, like mentioned, the post-chorus part, nah. Like, it's not horrible, but nice. Maybe the best chorus on the album, honestly. That's maybe the best chorus on the entire album. Super full, super melodic, they sound gorgeous. Okay, I would have preferred a bit of an outro here. Just let the instrumental play out. That should have been the outro here. This is the kind of song where you just let the instrumental like play for another 15 seconds and you have it like fade out with the track, you know, this kind of vibey kind of track. That could have really suited this, so it ends a bit so properly. But like other than that, still definitely one of the best songs of the album for sure. Please, super nice. And, oh, we actually already on the last album. Oh, wait. Did we hear One More Night? Wait, we didn't hear One More Night. Why was it skipped? Wait. Please should come after One More Night, and One More Night should come after They Don't Know About Us. So wait, why? Okay, that's interesting. It wasn't shown in the playlist. Okay, then we're throwing that in like that. I mean, it's a very classic 2010s pop kind of vibe, you know? And here it's once again too much on the tune. It's. I mean, I guess it fits the sound a little bit, but just because it fits the sound doesn't mean I still like it. Like. Human sounds great here. Nice. That's a cool chorus sound. Well, we go crazy on the beat here. That was dope. That was a really cool section. It's so interesting. Like how this album has me like feeling here and here, you know? It's such an up and down. Awesome. Okay. Fun track. Okay. Obviously though, like nothing like super special or new. Again, this is a very classic 2010s kind of vibe. But it's fun. Chorus is cool and melodic. So just a lot of cool sections there, especially the one like as a bridge to the final chorus. Super great. But again, it's so weird. Like if I close my eyes and literally just listen to what he's... Just listen to him, I can barely understand the word. Both because of the autotune, which makes him sound like a robot, but also just the delivery. And it's so weird because, again, on the previous track, his verse was so great. In some of the other previous tracks, he sounded so great. And in some of the other songs in the past, he sounded so great. Why is it always like a mystery box with Suga? In some songs, he sounds super dope, super clean, super understandable, super on point, and in other tracks, it's just autotune overload. He barely sounds like a human at that point, and it's just super weird and off-putting and the worst part of the song. I don't get it. It's so weird how many times that happens. And again, I feel like it's... Okay, well, we're moving on. Nonetheless, the overnight dope part, but like that Sugar verse, it's just so out of place, man. Everybody sounds great for the track, then you have the Sugar part, which just sounds super weird. And I wouldn't even necessarily call it a knock on him. It's really just like a artistic choice in that moment to say, hey, let's just throw 50 filters onto his voice so you can barely understand him. You know, like... Oh well. Now we are with the last song of the album, which is Into the Sun. That is the final part. That's the final song of the album. It's only 4 minutes long as well, so I'm expecting something more ballady. As of right now, like mentioned though, this is a very roller coaster-like album. So many songs, like there's like songs where it's like great, but it's like that one part in there that's kind of bad. Some other songs were just meh all around. Other songs are actually pretty amazing. It's super interesting to me, you know. Or like it might really be interesting for like some hardcore BTS fans as well to see someone who's like not as deep into the group. Like for me, it's super interesting, right? Because it's like so many songs here are great. So many of them are like really not good or like meh. And there's some sections that are great that are like not good. It's super interesting. Into the Sun. Let's wrap this up. Nearly 50 minutes, bro. What the hell?
Baby, you remind me I want someone like you.
Can I listen to Taehyung or am I supposed to listen to a robot?
I want someone like you. Nobody knows.
I'm sorry. Who listens to this in the studio and thinks that sounds great? It's grating for the ears. I want to hear them. I want to hear their voices. I want to hear Taehyung and Jungkook, and not 50 filters on their voice where I can barely hear that it's them. It's so sad. What? Who listens to this and thinks it sounds great? It sounds awful. This part without the filters and just the voice would be awesome. To really the entire song? Oh, it's so disappointing, man. Because actually, I really like the vibe. Oh, Jaehyung. Listen to his part, listen to the first part of the song. How is it like... And here's Suga. This one without the autotune, he sounds awesome. It's... These guys on this album. Oh, okay. This movie is a bit more First part was better, but like, I'm not gonna re-listen to the song. Not once. Because this song just sounds bad. It sounds sad. Rapline saves this song from it being one of my least favorite K-pop songs ever. But even then I would still maybe call it that way, because I just find it not understandable. Oh look! Jin gets to sing normally, and it sounds awesome. And this part is awesome. This could have been an amazing song, and they just decided to ruin it for no reason. I don't get it. This is generally one of the most mind-boggling songs I've ever listened to. I just cannot understand how a single person sits in the studio, listens to this, and says, "Stand it out, put it onto the CDs, put it on Spotify." I just do not get it. Especially with that ending in mind, because that outro section right there was such great, like, sender for an album, you know? That part was awesome. I'm actually super intrigued to see how this song is going to be like on a concert, because I really want to know like what's even going to happen at that point, because
I want someone like you. Nobody knows me, honey.
who listens to this and thinks, yeah, that's great. Again, it's I don't get it. I don't get it. Does my musical mind just work differently than others? It's just... I just can't understand how any person listens to that part and thinks, ah, that sounds awesome, that sounds great. Especially in comparison to them. You know? Like... And then again, Sugar, first off, was pretty great. The second one, he felt a bit too, no. But like... This song is a feather dream, seriously, because I feel like it had potential. If you like actually just let them sing like normal human beings, it could sound awesome. But for some reason, just had to once again throw in the entire filter tab on the audio mixer, and it just that's such a disappointing ending to the album, man. Because again, the second half really like went up after I thought the start was really rough, really meh. And this, as the close, is just really sad. But I guess it's a really good showcase as to how BTS as a group and their discography is just super hit or miss for me. Again, I've listened to their entire discography a couple of years back and everything, and there are some songs in it that I love. Just One Day, dude. From like their early years, that song is incredible. I have like 500 streams on that. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of other super nice songs across the year every now and then as well. But like, majority speaking, there's so many songs in there that are like... have potential, have a few cool sections in there, but like the overarching theme is like weird producing choices. Some of the rap parts just feel a bit weird, or just like too much overproducing. And this is a perfect example here. If you let the song just be itself, without too many gimmicks on top of it, it could be awesome. And instead we just try to like twist it into something that it shouldn't be. I mean, again, there's creative visions and like differences, and I don't know. Is this like the BTS signature sound? Is that what it's supposed to be? Is that like really why they got so popular so big because of like these production choices in the beginning? I don't think so. I mean, okay. I would definitely be making a ranking/rating video for sure. Well, getting my thoughts a little bit more on each song and everything. But like initial reaction right here. This is not an album that I would expect from like how can I put it better? The thing with BTS is they are the biggest K-pop artists in the world, maybe of all time, factually, you know. And unfortunately, if I were to speak solely on a musical standpoint, like my own musical opinion and enjoyment, that statement just couldn't be any further from the truth. You know what I mean? I respect their achievements, I respect their accomplishments, and I respect what they've done over the years and, you know, what they've accomplished. But, like, musically speaking, they're, like, mentioned so far down for me. I have a couple of great songs every now and then. I mentioned this album has a couple of great songs in there as well. Like, the overall feelings on the album are a lot of weird choices, a lot of parts that are really meh, some songs that are just a bit generic, or just, like, where I feel like a different group could have done them better, you know? Like, I was really thinking, okay, let's see what this album is going to be like. Maybe it will raise my opinion on it, just going to be a little higher. If anything, I feel like it actually just dropped it down a little bit more. Because again, I could literally go ahead and name you 40, 50 groups or artists, K-pop artists, or maybe more, that I enjoy listening to more. And it's not like because I hate listening to BTS, like think they're like, you know, but like, in the musical aspect, for me, they're overrated. 100%. For me, this album, like, given the numbers it's already doing in terms of, like, sales, and definitely also in terms of what's going to be, like, in streams, it's definitely overrated. 100%. Just for me, personally speaking, on a subjective musical standpoint. To me, this as an album is really, really okay. You know, like, if I had to think of a rating right away out of my head, what would I give it? I don't think it would be above an 8. Like, 8 for me translates to amazing, and to me this is not an amazing album. There's just too much wrong with it, you know? It's like maybe around a 7? Maybe a bit lower, depending on how I feel about on some re-listens. Again, there's a few couple good songs in there, and some songs that had some good segments in it, but like the overall feeling on the album is... it's just okay. This is not an album that I would even like consider for like favorite albums of the year or anything, or like wouldn't even think about it closely. And it's also not going to be an album that I'll listen to a lot from start to finish. I maybe listen to from start to finish again like 1 or 2 more times for a proper rating video, but beyond that, I maybe pick out like 2-3 songs that I really enjoyed on this, and that's it. You know, it's a super forgettable release for me, which given it's this big comeback of the biggest K-pop artists out there, it's just super weird. It's a weird feeling, and again, like also an interesting feeling, because again, I feel like this is a very unpopular opinion, obviously, because the popular opinion is BTS is the greatest, BTS is the best. And for me personally, that's just not true on a personal music enjoyment level. Alright, this is with BTS's ARIRANG album reaction. A more proper review with even more thoughts and ratings will come out sooner or later. Again, I usually take my time with those because I really want like to see if the album maybe grows on me and everything, or like how it just feels after a bit of time. So we'll look into that when it's time. For now, I hope you enjoyed my rather critical reaction. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. I would love to know your thoughts on the songs and the album as a whole down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then gladly leave a sub as well, or become a channel member to support me even further. It would help me a lot. And yeah, that was a long video. That was a 1-hour raw recording. Goddamn. I'll see you with a rating video down the road. It's Niclas, and just as a K-pop, and I can't wait to see you back soon on my channel.